Hey, welcome back to Thursday Thoughts. We are 2 weeks away from Good Friday and Easter Sunday. Next week is Holy Week. And just like we were talking about this last Sunday at the Father's house, I feel like everybody's kind of really distracted. Easter's earlier this year. Most people aren't even ready for it. And distraction comes from the Latin word distractus, which actually means to tear or pull apart. And I don't know about you, but I feel like I've been giving into lots of distraction and being pulled apart from my focus on the Lord, from my focus on those around me. So I challenged the church, and I wanted to challenge you this week. Let's go ahead and do a social media fast. Let's do less of our binging, more focusing on Jesus. And I know the irony is not lost on me that I'm doing a social media post while encouraging you to fast social media. But I shared with the church this past Sunday a quote from Neil Postman from his book, Amusing Ourselves to Death. This guy wasn't even a Christian. And this was back in the mid 80s that he wrote this, but he said, Americans no longer talk to each other, they entertain each other. They do not exchange ideas, they exchange images. They do not argue with propositions, they argue with good looks, celebrities, and commercials. And he said, I believe, if I'm not mistaken in saying, Christianity is the demanding and serious religion. When it is delivered as easy and amusing, it's another kind of religion altogether. I feel like we are amusing ourselves to death, and I want to take seriously what Jesus did for us on the cross. I don't want Easter to just come and go. I want to take seriously the fact that, according to lots of stats, people are more ready for spiritual conversations now than they were before the pandemic. I don't want to just be focused on me or what it is that I want or entertaining myself. I don't want to get caught up in the political swell that's going on all around us. And so, like, even just driving over here to work, I just turned off my radio and began to pray for the different people that I'm encountering at the sheriff's department as a chaplain, the different situations that I know are going on in my church, praying for my neighbors that I'm planning on inviting to Easter. It didn't require a lot, just the intentionality of reaching over and turning off my radio and not listening to something so I could listen to him. I think the greatest commodity we have to pay the Lord in this Holy Week coming up, in this Lenten season of fasting, we have attention. Let's pay attention. This commodity of attention that I'm giving away to so many other worthless things. Let's go ahead and move from amusement to amazement. Not just looking for our next thrill or our next fix, but being amazed in his presence, being amazed at how he wants to use someone like you and I to find our one and change the people in our lives by sharing his story with them. Let's find our one this week by looking to our one this week. And I think you and I are going to look back on this Easter season and realize, okay, we made an adjustment. We decided that we're not going to focus on things that have no eternal value. Instead, we're going to focus on the one so he can show us the one right in front of us. We're going to talk more about this on Sunday at the Father's house. I can't wait to see you guys there, 8:30 and 10 for Palm Sunday. God bless.